Hey, what's up guys? Shane here from Rain Screen Printing. Today, we're going to be talking about eco frames. That's like the little intro.
Like intro, like.
When I was deciding what frames to go with, I was just kind of doing some research and reviewing different frames, and I kind of saw that, you know, you can buy a normal static frame. What I mean by that is the frame that you buy already has the mesh built into the frame, right? But I saw that a lot of people started using these, so, you know, being a first, you know, starting off in the screen printing business, I said, hey man, let me just go ahead and start with these. So I ordered these from screenprinting.com. These are going to be the Eco panels. I went with the Hydro Mesh Yellow. These are 20 by 24. They're 230 mesh count by 40. It'll be that one. So it comes with one box. It has 6 in there. And then it also comes with the Eco panel 20 by 24. It's just 157 by 48 mesh count. This one's going to be white, and this one is going to be yellow. If you can see right there. Right, so whenever you use them, you can take them out of here and put them back in. So what we're going to do is I'm going to try and assemble some of these. For one, I'm going to go ahead and do one yellow, one of the 157 and one of the 230. And I'm going to be assembling them in here. Besides this, it also comes with your tool, right? This is the Eco Frame tool. This is going to come in the box whenever you order it. I don't know if you can see that right there. This is going to be the tool that you get. You use this tool so you can go ahead and lock them into place. So we're going to be going through that right now. So now what we're going to do is I'm just going to start taking this apart. So it's going to come with some plastic film. You can just cut that off, right?
Do I help?
Gonna be the tool right here. So I mean, very simple, just one handle. These are gonna be the tabs that go on the sides. These are gonna fit right in the grooves here. That's gonna fit right in the grooves here. This is going to be the other two.
Can't see it.
Right, so I think these just lay here. I'm trying to see. Okay. Come back, I kind of had to figure out if this was correct, so we're just going to keep on going at it. So these just sit here. Sit here, there's like a little, with the groove that comes up this way, because that's, so this groove is the one that sticks out. So it's gonna sit, you'll feel it now that I'm looking at it, you'll feel it where it sits good. And if you push here, it won't go forward, right? So let's get one of the, I'm gonna do the 157 by 48. Once again, it comes in this box. There's some instructions here that I didn't even know. So it kind of shows you how to use the tool, because it gives you a little bit more of instructions on how to do it right. So once again, this is the box that it comes with, and I've been told that I guess it doesn't matter, you know, if they're bent. So this is going to be one of them. So I'll put that to the side, and then you can kind of put these back together, fold them, put them back in the box, and that way you can just store them. Nothing will happen to them. It'll be good. This is going to be the mesh, and it does come right here, and it tells you which one's a 20 by 2, the 20 by 24. This is the EcoFrame panel 157 Hi-DRO. So I went with the Hi-DRO mesh, right? So you're gonna wanna lay these down here. You're gonna wanna fold in once and fold in once. So there's a tab where it goes in. So when you fold in, there's a tab that goes in this way. That's what I'm noticing. So fold in once and drop in. And you're gonna wanna kind of snug it in because it'll fall into place now that I'm seeing it. You see that? So in the back, it'll fall in place. So we're gonna wanna, again, fold in once and drop in. So, fold in once, fold in, drop in. So now you see it's in there. It's going to be kind of loose, but all of this folded in really nicely and stuck and kind of fit in there. So next is going to be we're going to go ahead and use a tool. So I wanted you to see this real quick. That's that little tag that they talk about, but I don't think it should be a problem. From what I've read is you don't want to pull too hard. Actually, okay, so it's gonna sit right in the groove, the tooth. from what I can tell so far. So let's give this a shot. Well, maybe not. Did I do it wrong? Does it go this way? Nope, I'm clearly doing something wrong. If I'm mistaken, it's supposed to be like this. Okay, so I found out what I did wrong. This piece right here, make sure it goes through the top, not the bottom. So that's why it was backwards for me. So this goes in there. That's why it wasn't working for me. So I think now we can get the show on the road here. So let's give this a shot. See? That's what it was. So this tool is mine. So the handle goes on top of this groove, not on the bottom. I had put it in through the bottom flat piece, but it goes on top. So that's what I had done wrong. So the first one went in just perfectly. Let's try the second one. So there's gonna be remember, you want to do it slowly. You don't want to snag any of the knuckles from the woven, right? Where this is all woven, all the mesh count. So you just want to be very careful. I got two sides done. Once again, once you figure that out, I mean, it sits perfectly, right? You want to make sure you tighten this. There's this little piece, this little nub here in the bottom. It sits perfect here in the bottom. Goes there. Once again. Okay, I'm getting carried away. So make sure you're centered, right? Make sure you're centered so this goes down correctly. Boom. again, locking mechanism. Center yourself. This sits down perfectly. Let me see if I can do it the other way instead. That way you can see what I'm talking about. This piece is the one I'm talking about, right? So that little nub, this one sits in there. You can see how it went into the groove. Then also over here, when you want to put it in, that's going to be the piece that sits in there. I hope you can see that. I know that's what I was looking for, but this is going to sit in there perfectly. I want you to see how easy it is, right? Once you figure that portion out, then the rest is pretty easy. So you want to go ahead and hold it back just to be safe. There you go. That is going to be a full screen eco frame. This one is the 157 by 48 Hi-DRO mesh. I mean, if I don't have a tension meter the way I've seen them do it, but I mean, this feels ready, right? I would say just give it overnight is what I hear them say is the best thing. So, as I mentioned, you know, I am new to this, but this looks pretty good to me. So, right? So this looks like it's ready. Also, I heard them say it's good to put tape on these just to protect it. So I did order some tape, so that should be coming in. That way, all this is taken care of when you're putting it in and out of the press. So let's go ahead and do another one. I'll be right back. So I got a little bit confident there, and I was getting frustrated. I said, how hard could this be? But you know, when you first put something together like this, you're not really gonna know what you're doing. So, you know, it's new to you. You have to learn, right? So, like one of the screen printers that I watched some of his videos, right? I'm sure y'all know him, Lee Stewart. He said something that kind of stuck with me. You know, one of the main things he had to learn was patience, and I know what you mean, brother. It's something new to you. When you do it for the first time, you're not gonna know how to do it, right? And I know Lee Stewart said, he's like, one of the biggest things he learned was patience. So I know what you mean, brother. But I got it down. I got the first one done, so it's gonna be pretty simple. I want to go ahead and make another one for you guys. The first one came out pretty cool. Ready for, you know, let it rest overnight. I'm not quite ready to print yet. I ordered some other stuff that I was missing. Some emulsion remover, emulsion scooper, a spatula, some adhesive, the one for the pallets, for the platens, and then that way I can start doing some prints for you guys. So once again, this is going to be the assembly for this is going to be the 157 Hi-DRO mesh. Let's go ahead and get another one together for you guys. So let's go for round 2. So once again, it comes in the same box, right? This is gonna be the 20 by 24 230 Yellow Hi-DRO mesh. So I know I have a lot to learn. I know there's a lot of different mesh counts. I am confident and sure that the yellow mesh is for something different, but hey, what the hell? we're learning here, right? So this is gonna be the one I'm gonna put on. I'm gonna put one to the side. Put one to the side. Once again, I'm gonna leave that in there just in case I forget. You get these little bad boys right here, fold them up, put them back in the box for storage. Whenever you're ready to hand pull your own screens, you're good to go. Once again, here's the instructions. Go ahead and put this to the side. So, this is going to be the panel that we're going to do. Remember the tag? It's going to always go facing down, so just flip it down like that. Let's go ahead and get this out. So, when you're looking at this, I just want to point out something that I did in the first one. So these points right here, they're going to be facing in. So they're going to sit like this, right? So these points, the pointier side is going to be facing in. Just remember that, right? Because that's where I was getting confused also. So this is basically just going to sit right on top. And you'll feel the groove. You'll feel the groove right here in the bottom where it kind of just sits there. So just remember that one goes there. Long side, same thing. You see it right there? Right? It's gonna sit just on top right here. And you're gonna want this groove, right? Because this is where you're gonna want this groove right here to kind of sit on top, right? So once again, you'll feel it. It sits in there perfectly. We'll go ahead and go to the other side. Once again, this groove is going to sit right here. Groove right here. You'll feel it. I'm gonna do a little bit more research on this yellow mesh. I know I wrote it down somewhere. I just don't remember what it was for, but I know it's for something. It's for some different. So, but any respect. So once again, you're gonna see right here, it's all woven. It's all threaded real nicely. It's not gonna tear. It's not gonna slip. Just fold in once. Once again, this piece, you're just gonna fold it in once, and it's gonna sit in there. Same thing for this one, fold in once. It'll slide in there. Fold in once, and it'll slide in there real nicely. This tag to come out straight, there you go. So fold in nicely. Same thing for this side, fold in once. Fit in there nicely. Yep, I do. So just be careful because you might think you did, but you don't. So when that sits up there, you want to fold in once and then get that in there. There you go. I didn't do that one right. So sorry. So once again, fold in once. Sit here. This will go in there just nicely. Once again, I feel like I did it, but I didn't do it. Just here, fold in once. Now you can tell that it's done right. Okay? Actually, I didn't do that one right either. So, fold in once. And then this comes in here. Right. You might almost want to feel like if it's, there you go. You'll feel it. You see how it's almost tight in itself already. Fold in once. Yep. You see? You'll feel some tension. You'll already feel some tension without even doing it yet. But once right now we do the locking tool, it's gonna just finish tightening it completely, right? So once again, your tool. So if you want to go over the tool real quick. So this almost full circle nub is the one that's going to sit at the bottom of the frame, and this little hook here, this one right here, is the one that's actually going to hook on top of here. So once again, this little hook here, that's going to sit on the back of it super nicely. There you go. Position it correctly. Don't, like I tell you, I get kind of impatient. I want to rush, but you know, you can't rush it. You gotta take your time. So this is in there perfectly. I'm gonna go ahead and hold. Lock. This is the sound you want to hear, right? I mean, that's already getting tight. Always want to do the long ones first. Right? Once again. When I was researching this, I know sometimes you have to kind of send this out to get done, but I mean, thanks to screenprinting.com, guys over there are writing it. I mean, you know, there's gonna be something new I'm gonna be doing, so I just love the fact that they give you the tools that weren't here in place before, so thank you for that, brother. So, by no means, I wanna mention this video is not sponsored by them. I just enjoy doing it. So, once again, let's hold screen from this side. Make sure yourself is centered. That's the magic sound you want to hear, right? I mean, this feels awesome. So we still got 2 more sides to go. Once again, your tool. Center yourself on the screen. You'll feel it. Just go ahead and double check. Hold. Confident. So slow it down. Right here, hold, get this in place. Hold the top of the screen. Pen. Boom. As I mentioned on the other one, I mean, that fits in there like a glove. So as I mentioned, I mean, for doing them for the first time, going forward, I don't think I will go with another type of screen. If I can do these myself, I will get some tape, is what they mentioned. So the tape will go here on top just to protect it. Just in case, you know, when you're going into the rack and adjusting with the levers and stuff, you don't want to make sure you don't tear this. But I mean, this is probably, without a tension meter, I'm going to say this is about 30 knots. Once you let these rest overnight, I mean, these things are going to be awesome and ready to print, man. I mean, this is a beautiful screen. 2 pieces, 2 tools. I mean, you can't go wrong. So once again, this one is the 230 by 40 Yellow Hydro Mesh. And you know, it was pretty good and pretty easy to put together. From this to this. I'll take some time to thank you for taking some time out of your day to watch this video. Once again, this is going to be the Eco Frame Starter Kit from screenprinting.com. We got the yellow mesh here and the regular white mesh here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you all for watching.